One of the main differences between an Elden Ring boss fight like Malenia and a DMC boss fight like Vergil is how you choose to play. You probably just heard me say that and thought something like,
"Gee willikers, it must be obvious day on Camp Stupid."
But let me cook for a second. hear your boy out, alright? Now Malenia is obviously the more challenging boss. No argument there. You mess up once, she's gonna hit you with the little spinny, shimmy, dimmy move or whatever it's called, and you're gonna end up in the blender. But once you've played enough times and recognize that you're essentially playing on her terms, not yours, this boss fight can easily be simplified to a game of when I move, you move. Just like that. When I move, you move. Just like that. When I move, you move. Just like that. Hell yeah, hey DJ, bring that. At this point of you mastering Ultra Instinct, you probably realize this fight isn't as complex as you once thought it was. It's just a lot to remember, you know, kind of like Kingdom Hearts. Now here is where we can start talking about how you choose to play. What exactly can you as a player do that makes yourself stand out from others? Now, my bias will always say, not a goddamn thing. The more objective answer is, you know, it's your build. It's your build. However, this is where Elden Ring's combat shows its limitations. Even if you have a completely different build, you're still on Malenia's terms, which means 99% of the fight will still be you reacting and responding with your chosen move, leaving little to no room to stand out in these play-by-play interactions. And here's the thing, that's not a problem. That's not even a bad design choice. Souls combat is limited. Elden Ring in particular has 70 spells, 91 Ashes of War, 25 different weapon types, right? The build variety and customization is the expression here. But in actual combat, you're limited to a fraction of what you're capable of in that moment. But it's limited because you're not supposed to be that guy. You're a dude in this absolutely massive world where literally everything is out to get you and can kill you in one hit. So the gameplay has to really facilitate that. I want to make that perfectly clear first. Before I move on though, I want to be fair and show what I believe is a 1% expressive way to stand out fighting against Malenia. Ongball had enough guts to hit Malenia in the middle of Waterfowl Dance. That takes a lot of props. That takes a lot of guts. I like that. And this guy here, he was waiting this entire fight to finish Malenia in a way that's unique to him. Alright, y'all ready? Cause I hope y'all ready.
I hope y'all ready. Alright.
In the same way, I wouldn't argue that Malenia is the more challenging boss and that Elden Ring is obviously the more challenging game. We can't argue that Devil May Cry just has the sauce. It has so much sauce. But again, the original statement is how you choose to play. And man, this boss fight is absolutely full of ways for you to stand out. Can you put the game on the easiest difficulty, ignore all of Vergil's moves and mash one button to win? Sure. Can you approach it like a Souls game and react to what Vergil does and punish accordingly with your chosen move? Of course. But hold up. Wait a minute.
Come on, baby.
You can play Vergil on his terms like Malenia, but you can also play on your terms too. And that's because Dante is him. He may be only one character, but this man has over 200 different moves, 12 weapons, and 4 styles that you have access to in each moment of gameplay. It all comes down to how you want to approach it. One instance I really want to highlight is this one here. This small interaction may not seem like much, but there's a lot that just happened here. Whenever you get an S rank while fighting Vergil and you taunt him, he will stop fighting for a brief moment just to taunt you back on some salty shit. When you get close to the end of the fight and Vergil's health is at a certain point, Vergil will summon the doppelganger and double team you. That's just what it is. You're just gonna get caught up in the mix. That's how it works. So what this player did was maintain his S rank long enough to give Vergil to low health and taunt right before he summoned the doppelganger. Vergil literally stopped fighting to taunt, and while Vergil's not moving, he can focus on finishing the doppelganger, removing that mix-up altogether.